It is June 30th, and it is the last day of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm sorry, I should have recorded this a long time ago. However, right, in all the messaging that I do and represent for empowering Afro Indigenous women, I wanted to be made very, very abundantly clear that I love black men. And here's the thing, right? In all honesty, I think that the way in which modern society teaches us or fashions us, conditions us to express our love for black men is in a way that's, you know, I accept everything and all things, primarily your physicality, and I will boost your physicality over any and all things. Not here. I personally love black men on the default of they are my counterpart, right? Um, and because of that, I want to see you strengthened and built up and edified, fortified in as many ways as possible. And I think that the mental health aspect, even though we are just on the brink of saying, yes, men need to be celebrated, men need to be loved and adorned with appreciation, but also their confidence, their self esteem, their self worth, and self value. The entire, self concept ecosystem, as well as their mental health, the strength of it, and the fragility is what also needs to be lifted, uplifted, and given great admiration, caution, and, sensitivity to and with. I think that the mistake in our culture is if we say, I love you, black woman, or I love you, black man, that is enough to heal us. Now, it is enough to open the conversation, right? It is an entry point to say, okay, I'm being vulnerable. We know our issues. We don't have to lay them aside, but I want you to know that I'm here for you and I'm letting you know that I love you. That can no longer be just enough. The truth is, we are living in an endangered generation where the legacy of the Afro Indigenous people here in America is at risk. And I think that there's no greater indicator than that of this gender war phenomenon. Now, I'm not about to get into that because you already see it. You're a part of it. We're experiencing it, especially if you're single and you're just trying to mind your business and find somebody to go out to dinner with. However, when I see certain men leave disparaging comments about their counterparts, or I see domestic violence disputes and all these things in between, it really hurts me to know that we have an issue so underlining that we cannot even center in on what it is we want to grow. And what does that have to do with this message? Because I think the truth is that a lot of women, and of course I'm speaking on black women, right? A lot of us are dismissive of the fact that a lot of men that have a lot of emotional issues and rage and all these things and hatred against us or towards us is because they first experienced it in their homes. Let's not forget that there were men who were sexually assaulted and violated by aunties, by cousins, by sisters, okay? Let's not forget that they were uncomfortable with watching their mothers maybe, I don't know, just walk around in lingerie or something traumatic happened to them that damaged them. Let's not forget that there are a lot of men who were taught and raised to be the man of their household at 6, 7, 8 years old, and then emasculated by the same woman who raised her, who raised him to be a man at that age and within his life matriculation cycle. A lot of men have scorned heart issues. And it's important to know that if we are going to be an equalizer, if we are going to be, compatible and moving forward, even if you're in an interracial dating, right? I just want to say this, that saying that you love a black man is not enough, right? Showing the action to allow him to be free to be himself. And black men, you taking the courageous stand to say what your needs are and to be able to articulate it in a baseline neutral dialogue. That is important. Being able to express, and it doesn't have to be something emotional. It doesn't have to be emotional driven and tears all the time, but say what you need. I really feel like men need to get back to men circles, men huddles. There are certain conversations women do not need to be a part of. Certain conversations, yeah, you can have an expert and all that, but sometimes you need the mentorship of a man to get you into and through your manhood. And I feel like y'all need to get back to that. It was just on my heart to say that while I love you, right? And this is, again, the last day of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I just wanted you to know that loving you is not enough. Supporting you with action and deed is not just enough. You have to be willing to partner with those that love you. And that looks like, for a large part, being able to have your sisters back socially, social media wise, in the streets, being outside. It takes so much more to build the black family, right? And we have to get back to the nucleus of what that is. That energy that I have your back, that I'm looking out for you like I'm looking out for myself, takes all parties involved to say this is what is best for the collective. So I love you. There is no buts about it. And I also pray, and I will continue to support you to speak up for your needs, your holistic needs, to continue to outreach that of which you need to continue to build the type of man, the archetype that you need to be happy with in order to leave your legacy. It is not a beautiful picture all the time. It is not a comfortable feeling all the time to receive healing, to acknowledge that you need it. But acknowledging it says you are strong enough to go through the process. And I and so many other women are here to partner with you. So I love you, black man. And make sure that you get your mental health in order.